afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dip and I'm here at Farm Plus, and this is the next instalment in the quality payment series. And today what we'll be doing is we'll be talking about the NHS website, and this was formerly known as NHS Choices. So a couple of things you need to know about the quality payments. It's an automatic validation. In other words, you don't have to declare that you've done it. It will automatically register that you've actually done it. It must be done between the 3rd of December 2018 and the 15th of February 2019. It's part of the gateway criteria, which basically means that if you don't do it, it doesn't matter what else you do, you're not going to get paid for your quality payments. And there are a few things you need to bear in mind. So first of all, you need to be able to check your opening hours. You'll need to actually instill things like your bank holidays, the sort of services your pharmacy provides, and the sort of facilities you've got available in your pharmacy as well. We'll also talk about the community pharmacy patient questionnaire and how to upload that as well in this presentation. So let's talk about validating your profile. So the first thing you do is go on that website, www.nhs.uk, and that should then take you to the appropriate website. Now if you then scroll down, you'll see that there is a link there saying profile editor login. So you need to scroll right down to the bottom and access that. So once you've done that, you then have a login page, and you use your email address and password to log in. If you don't have those details, then you'll need to get in contact ASAP with the service desk, and that would be using the email address that's shown on this slide. And you should do this with your shared NHS mail account. So once you access it, you've got a number of tabs at the top. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to go on to Overview first, and then click Edit. Basically, I want to make changes to my details. And then what you need to do is you need to check that your opening times are correct, and you also need to put the bank holidays in, and you need to put down all of the bank holidays, otherwise you will fail your quality criteria. And the bank holidays are listed on that on the right hand side there. Now the important thing here is that you need to include the Easter Sunday even if you are not normally open. So make sure you do that Easter Sunday, otherwise you will fail. And once you've done all that, make sure you press save as well. So check all the 5 bank holidays are there, and if you are closed, make sure you have listed them as closed and then press confirm. Then go on to the next tab at the top. It's got Department and Services tab, and what you need to then do is check to make sure all your services are correct, and if not, edit them as necessary and include all the advanced services that you offer. Once you've got that sorted out, press confirm. Then go on to the third tab. That's called Facilities. Again, you want to check to make sure they are all correct, edit if necessary, and press confirm. Now, let's have a look at the CPPQ upload. Now, you must use the approved wording and the document titles, otherwise what happens is you risk failing the gateway criteria. It's actually a news item, so if you already have this, you have passed the criteria, but it must be named correctly, and those are the 2 names that you must have, either Community Pharmacy Patient Questionnaire 2017-18 or 2018-19. If you have named the news items anything other than the above titled, you will fail the gateway criteria and you will need to change this. If you have not uploaded this, you need to do this by the 15th of February 2019. Now looking at the report, most of you will have actually done this, but there are a few which haven't, and we'll try and contact you before that date to make sure you've got that sorted out. But in the meantime, you can do yourself a favour and have a check yourself. So how do you upload? Well, if you're doing your CPPQ by yourselves or using another provider, then you'll need to follow some other steps. However, if you are using IntelliPharm, then follow these steps. So what you would do is you go to www.pharmacysurveys.co.uk and put your username and password in, and you'll have a number of different documents there. So what you do is you click on the results, branch archive, you press view all, and then what you do is you select the latest survey, you download the result leaflet, and this is the most important thing. When you download it, you must rename it CPPQ, like that is shown in the slide. Then what you need to do is you need to upload, and you must follow the approved titles and the wording. This is critical, otherwise you're not going to get anything. So what you do is you click on the overview page of NHS Choices or nhs.co.uk. You scroll down to the bottom page until you come to the latest news, and then what you do is you click on add a new article. This is really, really important now, so please listen. The title must be what's mentioned at the top of the slide. Patient questionnaire 2017-18 or 2018-19, and you delete as appropriate. There is a description text that you must put in as well. In the body of the email that we've just sent out to you, it has the approved wording, so please make sure you use that, otherwise you're not going to get anything. You then need to upload the document that you saved as CPPQ, and then you need to include this as the document title, Pharmacy Patient Questionnaire. Again, if you don't do that, you're not going to get your payment. Put the display order as 1 and then click Save. And what I want you to do after that is check after a day to make sure that everything is okay. Now, if you want to make sure that you've done it correctly, you need to verify this, and there is a central report that you can access that will give you an indication as to whether or not you've been accepted for that criteria. Here is the link for it. Again, we'll put it into the body of the email that we send out to you. It's published weekly, so make sure you have a look at it. We're certainly looking at it down here, and we're going to get in contact with members who are not doing so well shortly, but don't rely upon us. Make sure you check it to make sure that the gateway that you have is completed correctly. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you shortly for another video on quality payments. So good luck and take care. All the best now. Goodbye.